serious note, next up is formal wear. In this section of the show, the contestants will be accompanied with their senior women mentors that they have been working with for weeks to prepare for the show. Sit back, relax, and admire the men as they strut across the stage.
Contestant number 1, Mikey Stevens, escorted by Ravina Patel, is son of Julie and Mike Stevens, brother to Joey and Jenna. Mikey was born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and moved to PV at the age of 9. Mikey has been a member of the PVHS football team for all 4 years, and served as a captain his senior year. He also did wrestling for 2 years, where he won the district championship his sophomore year. Mikey has loved his 4 years at Ponte Vedra and is ready for the upcoming years to come. He wants to thank his parents, friends, teachers, and awesome mentor Ravina Patel for making him the great man he is today. Contestant number 1, Mikey Stevens.
Contestant number 2, Nolan Parlette, escorted by his mentor, Nolan was born in Kettering, Ohio, to his parents Jeff and Teresa Parlette. Brother to his one sister Haley and 2 brothers Carter and Tanner, he has become quite competitive. Nolan has played on the varsity lacrosse team since freshman year, winning 1 state championship and being a team captain junior and senior year. Nolan also joined the football team his senior year, where he played running back. While very involved in athletics, Nolan also prides himself in academics. He holds a 4.3 GPA and participates in clubs such as the National Honor Society, Blessings in a Backpack, and Guana Beach Cleanup. For the next 4 years, Nolan will attend and play lacrosse at the Air Force Academy, where he will graduate and continue a career in the military, hopefully the Space Force. Nolan wants to thank his peers and teachers for his great time at PVHS. Contestant number 2, Nolan Parlette.
Contestant number 3, Dylan Dean, escorted by Amy Ross, is son to Brian and Kim Dean, and brother to his sister, Taylor Dean. Dylan was born in Jacksonville, Florida, and has since lived in Ponte Vedra. Dylan found a love and passion for lacrosse when he was 7 years old, and never got out of it. This year, Dylan will be playing his 3rd year for the Ponte Vedra High School varsity lacrosse program, as he hopes to win a state championship. While lacrosse and school occupy Dylan during the weekdays, on the weekends, and in the summer, he works as a dock master at Palm Valley Outdoors. Dylan has made an impact in his community as a surf camp instructor, member of Blessings in a Backpack, and an active volunteer for the April Showers Foundation. Dylan plans to leave the state of Florida for college and hopefully attend a school in the Carolinas. Contestant number 3, Dylan Dean.
Contestant number 4, J. Oliver DeVries VI, escorted by Emma McCauley, is a clear front-runner for Mr. Fintastic. He is the son of Jack DeVries V and Michelle DeVries, an older brother to Esme. He is a co-founder of the PVHS Fishing Club, which has led him to spending much time on the water. When he's not casting nets and baiting hooks, he can be found volunteering at Piece of Heart or the Guana Research Reserve. Oliver was a valued member of the PVHS track team both his sophomore and junior year due to his participation in the high jump. He will be spending his spring season senior year working in the PVO bait shop. Oliver has decided to study business marketing in college, but has yet to decide which school he will be attending in the fall. No matter what his future holds, Oliver is prepared and excited because of all the experiences and support he's had along the way. Contestant number 4, Oliver DeVries.
Contestant number 5, Russell Lucas, is escorted by Grace Geiger. Russell's parents are Susan and Russ Lucas, and is the brother of Spencer and Anna. Russell was born in Atlanta, Georgia, where he played many sports including lacrosse, cross country, and tennis. In his sophomore year of high school, his family relocated to Ponte Vedra. In Ponte Vedra, Russell became an active member of the National Honor Society, Latin Honor Society, and Science Honor Society. He also began to advocate through GSA at school and through his online and everyday life as an ally of the LGBTQ+ community. Russell has recently achieved the rank of Eagle Scout through DSA by making 100 blankets for the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta NICU. Russell intends to study business at an SEC university in the fall. Russell is delighted to apply his knowledge from Ponte Vedra High School to his future and the world. Russell is very grateful to be able to participate today amongst his respectable peers and would like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting him during the event. Contestant number 5, Russell Lucas.
Contestant number 6, Connor Franco, escorted by is the son of Noel and Alberto Franco and brothers in Kellen. Connor has repped Ponte Vedra for his entire life. Since 5th grade, Connor has run an annual peanut butter food drive, donating to local charities such as Epic Cure and St. Augustine Youth Services. As a 4-year member of the football team and a 2-year member of the weightlifting team, Connor boasts the title of dual sport athlete. He has been very devoted to his sports editor position at the school newspaper, the Tiburon. Connor intends to major in legal studies. He would like to thank his mom and dad, along with his mentor Caroline, for pushing the procrastination king to do his work. Contestant number 6, Connor Franco.
Contestant number 7, Will Henney, escorted by Katie Krug, is the son of Shannon and Michael Henney, and brother to Emma Grace, Kelsey, Caitlin, and Matthew. He was born in Atlanta, Georgia, moved to Hong Kong, China as a 9-year-old, and returned to Ponte Vedra Beach at the age of 11. During his time at Ponte Vedra, Will has been a 3-sport athlete, playing varsity football, basketball, and soccer for PD. In the community, Will has served in multiple volunteer opportunities across the city, his most prominent being Cup of Joe in Jack's Beach. Will also worked at the Ponte Vedra Inn and Club, where he serves food to the locals. After high school, Will plans to play football at the United States Air Force Academy. He would like to thank his mentor, Katie, and his teachers, coaches, family, and friends for all the blessings they have provided him, and hopes to make them proud of the person they've shaped.
Contestant number 8, Evan Fleischer, escorted by Presley Basler, is the son of Jennifer and Matthew Fleischer and brother to Jalen Fleischer. Evan has played on the Ponte Vedra High School football team for 4 years and the weightlifting team for 3. Evan is very involved in the PVHS drama department, having earned 3 lead roles in school productions through his 2 years in the program. Throughout Evan's high school career, he has supported his community by volunteering at Epic Cure, a local company that helps redistribute food to families in need. Evan wants to thank his parents and all the PVHS staff who have helped him develop as a student and human being throughout his high school experience. He also wants to thank his lovely mentor, Presley, for always being by his side and for pushing him to be the best person he can be. Contestant number 8, Evan Fleischer.
Contestant number 9, Jake Bryce. Jake is the son of Greg and Susan Bryce, and a brother to his beloved sister, Whitfield Bryce. Jake is being escorted by Maggie Dykstra across the stage tonight. In Jake's early years, he lived in Raleigh, North Carolina, and at the age of 7, he moved to Ponte Vedra Beach, where he's since stayed put. Jake participated in youth football, basketball, and soccer for most of his life, but upon entering high school, Jake picked up running and has been a part of the track and cross-country team for his entire high school career. Jake has given back to his community, primarily by starting his own club, the Do Something Club. His club primarily deals with facilitating food, money, and clothing to the less privileged in the greater Jacksonville area. On that note, throughout this fantastic process, Jake has been raising money for Peace of Heart, a local organization with the goal of assisting the special needs community. Jake would like to thank his family, teachers, and friends for shaping him into the person he is today. Jake Bryce, contestant number 9.
Contestant number 10, Dylan Rizzatani, escorted by Tess Brody, is the son of Nicholas and Caudrell Rizzatani, brother to Salvin and Tara Rizzatani. Dylan was a member of the lacrosse team in his sophomore year and plans to join the track and field team this year. One of his favorite memories from his years Ponte Vedra was the senior year homecoming pep rally. He plans on attending college in Florida and hopes to study life sciences. Dylan has been involved in the Ponte Vedra community throughout his high school years, from volunteering as a counselor at a local surf camp during the summer, to being a big brother to underprivileged kids and coaching cross-country and track and field at Ocean Palms Elementary. He makes sure to stay connected with his community. Dylan would like to thank his family and friends for guiding him in making his 4 years at PVHS unforgettable, and his amazing mentor Tess, because he wouldn't have been able to do this without her. Contestant number 10, Dylan Rizzatani.
Contestant escorted by Kathleen Hawkins, is the son of Kathy and Elliot and brother to Ryder. Tucker was born in Sharpsville, Virginia, and after moving to Rochester, Minnesota at the age of 2, made home in Ponte Vedra at the age of 4. Tucker has made many academic achievements in his time here at PVHS, namely placing top 10 in his class and becoming a National Merit semifinalist. He also made impacts outside of the classroom, running cross country for 3 out of his 4 years and becoming president of the Ultimate Frisbee Club. Tucker intends to continue his journey at the University of Florida, hoping to pursue a major in business marketing. He would like to thank the community here for making him who he is today. Contestant number 11.
Contestant number 12, Zach Cody, escorted by Taylor and Edom, is the son of Stacy and Tim Cody and brother to Paige and Sam. Zach was born and raised in Ponte Vedra. Over the course of Zach's high school career, he has given back and contributed to improving his community by serving as a volunteer for the Tim Tebow's Foundation Night to Shine event and Golf Classic. He has spent countless hours volunteering at the Epicure Food Pantry located in St. Augustine, Florida. He has been a proud member and leader of the PVHS football team for all 4 years of high school. Zach is a longtime contributor and supporter of the Soulsbacker Homeless Center, located in Jacksonville, Florida. Zach is very grateful for the opportunities that he has been given and strongly believes that PVHS has prepared him well for college and for the next steps he takes in his life. He would like to thank his teachers, coaches, family, and friends for helping him improve every day and getting him to where he is now. Contestant number 12, Zach Cody.
Contestant number 13, Evan LaCroix, is being escorted by his mentor, Juliana Barnesett. Evan is the son of Heather and Mike LaCroix, as well as the brother of Chloe and Lucas LaCroix. Evan was born in Boston, Massachusetts, moved to Evergreen, Colorado for 4 years, then moved to Ponte Vedra in 2nd grade. Throughout his journey in Ponte Vedra, Evan has been able to meet an amazing group of friends and community. These friendships are what has made the high school experience memorable for him. Academically, he is an NHS, Mu Alpha Theta, NEHS, and Science National Honor Society. Evan would like to give a special shout out to Sarah, AJ, and the rest of senior women for providing a fun way for the guys to embarrass themselves. He would also like to thank his awesome mentor, Juliana, for all the help she has provided with preparing for the show. P.S. Ms. Meyer, if you're out there, this is for you. Contestant number 13, Evan LaCroix.
Contestant number 14, Andre Hannel, escorted by Ava Litt, is the son of Martina and Ricardo Hannel and brother to Felipe, Eric, and Isabella. Andre was born in Buffalo and moved to Phoenix at the age of 3 before finally coming to Ponte Vedra in 2007. Throughout his time at Ponte Vedra, Andre has done his best to be a well-rounded student, playing football for his first 3 years and volleyball for these last 2 years, where he hopes to be a captain this year. All the while, Andre has also been involved in the arts, playing piano, guitar, and the drums, as well as being a member of the Sharkapellas. He will understudy a principal role in this year's spring musical after being backstage crew for the last 3 years. Andre would like to thank his wonderful family and the friends for giving him endless support throughout his glorious existence and sends infinite love to his family overseas. Contestant number 14, Andre Hannel. We will now welcome back all of the contestants to the stage for the question and answer portion of the show. Each contestant will be called to the center of the stage, one by one, to answer a question from one of our judges.
Mikey, if Spider-Man had never been created as a character, how would your life be different?
See, here's the thing. Spider-Man wasn't real. Neither would I be real. You know? I need Spider-Man in my life to live.
Hi, Nolan. If you had to pick one song to play every time you entered a room, what song would that be and why?
That's a good question. It's just so many songs I can think of. Probably Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. Shout out to my mom, that's her favorite song. Thank you.
Dylan.
Yes.
Hello, Dylan.
Oh,
If you were to pick any dinosaur that you would like to have as a pet, what would it be and why?
you guys may have heard this earlier in my bio, but I would pick the Brontosaurus because I similarly have a very long neck. Thank you.
Oliver.
In all seriousness, Oliver, who let the dogs out?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Who let the dogs out?
Yeah, it's a really interesting question. I think it all started when Kirby Smart became a coach of the Georgia Bulldogs. Oh no. It began with him because he brought in all these students through his recruiting. And you know, a really interesting thing, I'm sorry if you're not a football fan, this might be boring, but Arch Manning, Peyton Manning's brother's son, the next greatest quarterback to walk the face of the earth, Kirby Smart went to his basketball game. And I was on Instagram, I saw it on maybe one post, right? And then Nick Saban, Alabama's head coach, went to Arch Manning's basketball game. Everyone's talking about it. Every text I opened up, every time I scrolled on Twitter, it was all Nick Saban going to Arch Manning's basketball game. Kirby Smart, he got nothing for it. That's all I have for you. Go Dogs.
Go dogs.
Hi, Russell. I love you, Russell. Okay, here's my question. If you could pick a Taylor Swift lyric that best describes Russell, I would love to hear it. You can sing it if you want
I
to.
can't sing, but I can say. Definitely so casually cruel in the name of being honest. Every time it comes on, the car I just melt, and it just hits a little deep. But, can I pick multiple? Is that okay? No?
The stage is yours.
Okay. Actually, I won't. But I do think So Casually Cruel in the Name of Being Honest is one of the best lyrics ever written. And Taylor Swift is one of the best songwriters. That's a good question. I haven't picked her. I could write it down, but I'm not going to, so yes.
Connor Franco. All right, hey coach, it's Ponte Vedra versus Needs. Fourth quarter, tie score. What play do you call and why?
Well, obviously you gotta call the Connor Franco go route. So I'm going straight to the end zone, and then 3 people, 4 people, I don't know how many people are covering me, but I'm catching it on their head no matter what. And then after I score and the game's over, I'm probably gonna hit the gritty on it. And then spike the ball, or actually I'll hand the ball back to Niece's coach just to troll him, and then that's it.
Will.
What sport have you never actually played, but you think you'd be really good at, and why?
This is a take my microphone and stand kind of question. So my talent today was polo. You guys know what polo is? It's basically croquet on a horse. And I'm not the most agile person, but horses got good hand-eye coordination. So I feel like if I'm on the back of a horse, and my putting game is better than anyone in this room, we wait for polo or golf. But I feel like I could just ball out playing polo. Because I just have to I can talk to animals too. That's a cool thing about me. I know how to speak. There's fish whisperers, there's gorilla whisperers, but I'm a horse whisperer. So I feel like I get with a few carrots right around, I can get the job done. So even though it looked like I was professional out here doing it, I mean, catch me on the polo field.
Hi, Evan.
Hello, Miss Healy.
Hello. Evan, how has being a Jags fan impacted your life?
All right, that's a great question. Great question. And I know a lot of people in this room, are really impacted by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Well, to starters, if I look back at the 2017 season, if anyone remembers that, Big Bo Bortles, he brought us to the AFC Championship. And that was the greatest Jag season I've ever seen. And so that really got our hopes high, and then consecutive years following, we really sank to the bottom. And I guess you could look at it from a negative point of view. You can see how, you're like, oh, Trevor Lawrence, he's washed, he's bad. There's no future here. We don't have a head coach. But you know what? How the Jaguars have impacted me? They made me strong. You know what they did? They showed me how to fight through adversity. It's a terrible team. It's a terrible team, let's be honest. We have a rookie quarterback. We had a first-year coach who, did some things that didn't fly too well with the football community, if you know what I'm talking about. It made me stronger, and it showed me how, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. It's what you do. And Trevor Lawrence, he's going to make lemonade. He's going to take that team, he's going to turn it around. Whoever's our head coach, he's going to make lemonade. Yeah. And I'm going to do the same thing with everything that I do from now on out. And that is why the Jaguars have impacted my life in every single way. Thank you.
Jake.
Hello, Mrs. Meyer.
Hi, Jake. Okay. If you had to pick a scene from The Office that reminds you of something here at Ponte Vedra that you're going to take with you, what would it be?
All right, to be honest, I don't like The Office, first off. It's an unpopular opinion, but The Office is a god-awful show. Saying that, I've watched up to season 3 of The Office back in my day in about 8th grade. It was not a fun time, but I did it. The only thing I remember from The Office is not laughing. But I do also remember the basketball scene, and the basketball scene has got to represent Ponte Vedra, because there's the winners, people like me. There's the losers. I'm not going to make an example out of anyone. And that's what represents Ponte Vedra.
Dylan. Hi, Dylan. If you were to pick a fruit that described who you were as a person, what is it and why is it oranges?
I think it's all the obvious answer. I would be an orange. Because on the outside, I'm a little bitter, I'm a little rough. But as you get to know me, as you get through my layers, I'm nice and sweet and juicy on the inside.
Tucker, come on down. You look a little nervous, but hey, you got your laid-back flip-flops on. I like it. Nice and casual. Easy question. What is your 3-point plan to de-escalate the political tension along the Russian and
Well, I think first we really have to just consider the geopolitical climate of the current life we live in with, COVID being really rampant. I feel like it's really ramping up tensions between the two countries. Obviously, Biden had that minor slip where he said that we would not punish for a minor incursion into Ukraine. I think that might be a little of a misstep on the U.S.'s part, because I think we really need to hit hard and hit fast against any spread of like authoritarian government. As we know right now, it's getting pretty bad. Russia's going downhill, Poland, Myanmar's. So I said first step, set the expectations. You tell Putin, we're not playing anymore. Then you call up whoever the president of Ukraine is, Prime Minister, I think. You said, we got your back, homie, all right? And then third step, we all know what's gonna happen, right? Once it happens, we strike back and we strike hard. We blitzkrieg right to us, and we win this time. We win. And career time.
Zach, you're up. Zach, if you were stranded on a deserted island with one of your teachers, who would you want to be stranded with and why?
That is a very, very good question, actually. No. If I were stranded on a desert island with one teacher, it'd have to be Miss McCarthy, honestly. I mean, she got me through 8, if you think about it.
Addison Ray, Madison Klein.
Okay. Marry, date, or dump. Okay, I would probably marry Megan Fox. She's very talented. I'll give it to her. She's a supermodel, why not? I mean, I got everything going on. She's loaded. Yeah, I'm pretty much set up for life with that one. But next I'd probably pick Addison Rae to date. She's got her whole TikTok thing going on, you know. I could be in a few TikToks, that'd be pretty cool. I actually do not even have TikTok, but she can teach me how. And I'd probably dump Madison Klein because, let's be honest, Outer Banks is a little overrated.
I love it.
It just went by too fast. There was so much hype for the show, and then I watched it all in like a day. What am I gonna do now? After I watch that, it's like, then there's no point. But yeah, that's my answer. Thank you.
Andre. Andre, if you were a genie in a bottle, who would you like to serve as your master?
Genie in a bottle. You know, I think I'd have to serve Christina Aguilera. If anyone knows the song, I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. So basically, she's one of the greatest pop stars of the 2000s, in case you didn't know. The young kids probably out of the loop, but it's okay. She's extremely good looking, great voice, she can dance, she can do it all. And she's got money, there's no one I'd rather serve. She can sing me the anthem every day. She rubs the lamp, I come out and I go, I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. You have 3 wishes, what do you want to wish for? She's gonna wish for probably some crazy stuff, but it's okay. I mean, I'm a reasonable guy. I can put up with a good amount of stuff. But yeah, I think that's just gotta be the right answer. I don't think there's any other way to go.
Thank you, boys. That was amazing. And that will conclude the final section of the show. We will excuse the judges to make their final decisions at this time.